avoided it. What show? You can call me. You can call me. You can call me Daddy. No. I want to call them Daddy. You can call me Country. No, there's no underage characters in the dating sim. FBI, he's... No, Spirit's not 16. You wake up on the beach soaking wet, saltwater stinging the inside of your throat. That's not saltwater, buddy. But good try. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. It's gonna be hard to date. It's gonna be very hard to date. Turk, I have COVID. Cut me some slack. Let me enjoy it. And also, the dog is popping off. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Cough, cough. Oh, I've been coughing all day. I don't even need to fake that one. There's just plenty to cough up. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Go on. Let's go on. Wait, am I talking to the narrator? How does this work? Some shenanigans here. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity. Why is the ocean talking? What the hell is going on here? Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, country, may I continue? Yeah. You can, please go on. Okay, then, why am I coughing? As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. It revealed Turk. Oh, what the? Dr. Pie, welcome in. Yes, it is the Dead by Daylight dating sim. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Hot. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? And who is behind this? Incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head. However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? What will I do? We're gonna dig up that vase. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh yeah, we're making money. Oh. There is no body just ahead as you pick it up. Flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. Your take charge type. Thank you, Ocean. And now I'm rich! You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? I would. Let's go. Sure, let's spend it. Ah, fuck Dwight. Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. Hi, Dwight. How you doing? And I'm Claudette. Hey, baby. We'll take that. No, you won't take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like a tiny, old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. They look fantastic. Yeah. Power. I'm open for Trapper. Have you seen Trapper? He's looking thick. Turk, I'm trying to hit on them. Is it working? And this is for you. What is it? Oh yeah, we're getting drunk. And this looks good. This looks fruity. But that prevents you with a tropical... This is something I would drink. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible money well spent, in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody Maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive. It really takes some of the fun out of the fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. That's true. You want to do all the bad things to him? Hey, Power, back off. Just relax. This is mine. Thank them for the delicious drink, or this is suspicious. Spit that up. No. I'm thanking them. That looked good. You're welcome. Thank you. Wow. They both love me. Did someone just thank us? What? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in the current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh, now we're going to play some volleyball? Let's go. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. And I had a different button. You stare down Frozen. A voice calls... Oh, see, there's the cough. A voice called up from behind you. The Huntress... Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what Huntress wants. Little help, please? Absolutely. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the floor. Yeah, because she is looking good. Oh, hell yeah. Step on me, mommy. Can I say that? Oh, wow. Alright. Oh my gosh, just look at him. Crush me, please. Huntress was not. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and the well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. I wish they were... Never mind. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at each or at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. Huntress's eyes, though? Yeah, but look at this guy. Look at him. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. Oh, hey. How you doing? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, little monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. Absolutely. No text, I won't. What do you do? Oh, easy. I'm gonna toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. She has big hands too, so those can catch the balls. Not bad, stranger. No problem. Thank you. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Oh, yes. Hello, Fallen. How you doing? Try hard much? Oh, chill, Spirit. You need to relax. You'll get yours. Stop, Prot. Thank you again for that raid. I do appreciate it. Go up on a breakfast. Hope it's a good little meal for you. Ashley, thank you for that lurk. I appreciate it. It's also really hot in my room, so it's a bad combination. Oh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Damn, they hate me. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion upon or onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. However, I think it's a little bit of both. Don't be scared, country. You're made for this. Thank you, Ocean. Well, geez, if the spooky Ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. It's probably because I'm so goddamn good looking. Damn, Trapper. Don't be so mean. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Asshole. I guess you're also a nitwit. Yes, I am. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Oh, he does. Spirit's kind of good looking. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, other than the like cut up arms, I could be convinced. I could be convinced. Phone. This is the dating sim for DVD. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Thank you. Look at this. This body. What's your deal? What brings you here? Fucking the ocean. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Trapper, I'd let you dominate me. Don't sigh at me. Wraith, you piece of shit. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Okay, so Trapper's he's gonna be tough to convince. He's gonna be in a dickhead up here. I just wanna know, can I kill him or not? Yes, please. You know you can't. Oh. At least not yet. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, country, you might want to, you know, say something. Well, give me the options. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Alright. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Okay. This is a time quiz and will be very important later. Okay. Very important. Okay. Or not important anyways whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. Ask the questions! How attractive would you say you are? Obviously, I'm very attractive. Like, come on. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? Well, Huntress or Trapper, I can't compare myself to you. Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight that you can practically see the blood running through through his veins. Sorry. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. 100%. I would always want to be invisible. Same. Although sometimes I think I already am. I don't know. I think Trapper could take Arnold easily. Look at that guy. He's huge. What was your best subject in school? History. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that you are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's my favorite animal? A dog. Easy. You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. That's what I've been saying. Thank you. What's your favorite color? Blue? Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. Fits perfectly. Let's keep going. Ow. What's my dream job? Retired. Absolutely. Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. That's what I've been saying, Trapper. Me and you are on the same page. Best flavor of ice cream. They're not gonna have Blue Moon, so we'll take vanilla. I don't really like vanilla ice cream. I don't really like chocolate ice cream either, though. My favorite flavor is pain. All right, Trapper, we're gonna have to go on this date right away. We don't actually have to go on the date. We'll just go back to the hotel room. Huntress, you can come too, and Spirit. All four of you can just take me back to the hotel. Let's have a good time. The five of us together. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Well, let's not rule it out. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we get too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of the island. Even for faceless voices. I do like mint chocolate chip ice cream. But I prefer Blue Moon ice cream. It's really good. Tastes like Fruity Pebbles. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? It's clearly mint chip. I do what I'm told. Especially if Trapper's there. So obedient, yes. I think you're gonna do just fine. We'll see. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. 100%. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I can make this work. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots like Trapper. Call him out. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Hope you like me. I'd let her step on me. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? I do know. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Wish she'd murder me. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. This makes me feel things I shouldn't be feeling. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Oh, Trapper. You dirty boy. Grow up. Grow up. Damn. Cash, hello? This is the Dead by Daylight dating sim. And Firefish, how you doing? So basically, I'm trying to sleep with Trapper. No, Firefish. This is very, very real. A little too real, if you ask me. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Why is Trapper so buff? To make my life more difficult. You'd bang Spirit. Spirit's looking good. I mean, she's been chopped up and stabbed a couple of times, but you know, you can see bone, but oh yeah, Huntress could step on me 100%. Huntress where the party's at? I could get behind Huntress. She might get behind me too, so we'll see. That's not nice. Trufo, thank you for the sub. 16 whole months. How are you doing? We are battling through the COVID right now, so I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water today. That's not nice. You're not nice. First time chatter? Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Trufo. How are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself. He's not nice. You love it. I love it, Trapper. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Oh. Okay, so me, Huntress, and Trapper are gonna have a good time. Spirit, if you know she wants to, she can join, but so far I'm anti-Wraith. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Nah, we'll let it slide. Stop speaking entirely, actually. I don't know what these chips are. I don't get it. I still don't have a clue. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Yes, sir. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. That's where you want me. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power, and hopefully a little bit of yourself. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Wraith can go. He's... I mean, Joey, look at this guy. Look at him. How could I say no to this? He's so strong. And to be fair, I also did a lot of League of Legends too. It wasn't just Call of Duty. What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Well, Wraith, I don't like you still. Hey, what about our volleyball game? Well, you lost. We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Can I just get him one-on-one time? Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do I want to go? I already know where I want to go. I'm doing whatever. We will still do cheese balls. Yeah. Does this game have sex scenes with serial killers? If we're lucky. Perfect, you have them. Is that modicum of taste and good judgment? I don't know if that's a word. At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are. I want to find out how strong your bone is. How heavy you are to pick up and throw. Oh yes, daddy. And how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless. I went through the founders. You were like 11 or 12. You were actually pretty close. Yeah, I deleted some that have never been here in like a year, and then just you popped up. Hold on. Oh, Claudette's gonna. If she cock blocks me, I swear to God, you can change them now. Yes, which doesn't make sense. Like it kind of defeats the purpose, but whatever. Whatever. You know, fine. Okay, male. Michael can be your daddy any day. Joe, I don't know what you did, but thank you. Oh, you subbed with Prime. And subscribe to content like this. Well, I appreciate that. But yeah. How about being delayed? Dot the Savage, thank you for the follow. And we will take a quick little pause break to go. Well, let's finish off this conversation. Let's see what's going on here, and then we'll do the stream raiders. But Joey, you streamed? That must have been just for like someone like me or Rintez wanted to watch you play it. It probably says resub because you've done the Prime sub before. In the pop-up? It's probably a typo. I didn't change that, so that's probably just from yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever looked at it. Now I'm self-conscious. Also, Goose, if I'm lucky, I will be sucking a lot. And Michael can be your daddy. So, the one disappointing thing is that they only have the 4 characters. Because I was really hoping Nurse would be an option. And then she just wasn't. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're probably not paid very well. They're the only help remaining on the island. Goose, have you seen Trapper? It's not gonna be a choice. I'm just gonna have to do it. God, he looks good. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. They do have Wraith, but I'm not a huge fan of Wraith. And yeah, those thighs are huge. Survive the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them, is that the word? Refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. And he's loaded. It's a win-win for me. Sorry, anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. No, it's Wraith. We talked to him already. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. Never mind, not gonna make a joke. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help get us off the... Oh, Dwight! Yes, pardon me, please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yeah, something I can help you with. These two, Claudette and Dwight. COVID. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? No. Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. I think Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right. That's true. He was. But he just meant he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Maybe that's where Nurse is. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money, it comes with lots of restrictions. Handcuffs with Trapper. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what it'll be? Did we already pick? We're still going to the yacht. Alright, we're gonna pause. I can't pause. Okay, thank you. He's very pleased with your choice. Sure he is. I'm very pleased just to have met him, so... Not just because he owns the boat, either. Clearly, you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. I do. Like those arms. Unfortunately, though, this means these uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. But I'm here too. I'll make sure to help wash it as soon as they leave. Good choice. Val, thank you for the host. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It said he made them in front of everybody else. It's true. Also, hold on, I have to make sure that I did my math right. Okay. We are 250 bits away from a cheese ball. Just wanted to make sure I had that right. So he made them in front of everyone else. Loudly. They're used to it at this point though, so it's time to get to the good stuff, eating. As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Let's go. Here's the menu. What do you want served? I want beef. Raw, simple, tasty, maybe even a little risky. It's beef all the way for me. I don't know what that word is. And I'm sure the group with such particular taste will all surely love it. Great choice, it's my favorite. Can I say I'm a genius? Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you eat what you can, however you can. Uh-oh. Someone's getting sick. Gross, not just meat, but raw meat? No. What can you do? Will you be wearing a fur coat throughout the meal too? I have to. No, it's far too warm for that, but maybe some fun little slippers? Alright. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. You like raw... They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyways. Can we get anything else? No. What you can get is lost now. Hell yeah. Trapper snickers at your casual abuse of these lowly survivors. I guess when you've got a bunch of giant metal hooks shoved through your skin, you form a special kind of relationship with pain. White wipes away a tear. He should have known better than to talk to the likes of you. Now that the help is gone, the killers, you know, the killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know, that lacks a bit of a punch. Let's stick to killers. I'm sticking, yeah, let's go. The killers have begun to hover around you. Hell yes, now we're gonna get talked to. They're gonna talk to us. They seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. I don't even know if I can play an ad. So, I'm gonna have to remove that one altogether, Drange. I'm actually gonna do that now, and I'll give you your points back. Basically, I got rid of pre-roll ads, but to do that, you have to play a certain amount of ads during the stream. And I've been told it's better. It's not better financially, like it doesn't help me at all, but it's just easier that way and keeps people in longer. So we did that. I'm gonna remove that. There it is. Okay, now we're good. Child girl, you're off to bed. Well, welcome in, first time chatter. I do appreciate you stopping in. I hope you get some good rest. I do appreciate the lurk. You don't get your 10 cents a month. It's about that, yeah. It's about that. Yeah. So they seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. I just want Trapper to have his moment alone with me. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, definitely avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. I don't like him either, so this is okay. Who will you allow to steal you away for a quick second? Trapper. I just got water in my eye. You make eye contact with Trapper and he immediately pushes the other aside. You already show promise as a prospective mate. Let's go. Therefore, I'd actually like to get to know you better. Okay, Trapper. How you doing? So I'll let you in on a secret. When the time comes, I have a private little getaway here on the island. No one else knows about it. It's to die in. I mean for. It's to die for. It's a hidden spot where I enjoy all of life's many bounties. Oh, Anna, it is Trapper. Look at this man. I saw you were playing today, right? Who is your favorite? Huntress all the way. So I'd let Huntress step on me, for sure. But Trapper just has this look in his eye. I want to show it to you? Yeah, show it to me right now. Not because you're worthy of it just yet, though. Absolutely. She could crush me any way she wanted. You don't like how they made Wraith? I don't like Wraith so far. He's my least favorite. Would be better if I could go for 10 minutes without coughing because of COVID. But we're gonna power through it. Mainly because it'll piss everyone else off. You chose me. What can I say? You're a beautiful man. Let's take the mask off though. I always like to remind them who's really in charge here. Oh yeah, and also that part about getting to know you better. That's important too, I guess. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored and my yacht is... And on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Declan? Yes, sir. That's Dwight. The mask isn't a kink for me? No. No, that's like probably the one thing that's not. Yeah, it doesn't... I want to see his face. You know, I want he has to be able to kiss me. I want him to kiss me on the mouth. Yes, sir. Prepare a libation. What's a libation? That can't be a word, right? Something that will impress our new guests. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla, make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. No one has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. I respect that. Imagine that giving you head and calling you daddy. Nope. I don't think that works. Declan, Carla, other names were Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina, you know these two? Maybe they work on that other island. You. Country, ready your mouth hole. It's happening. Oh my gosh. Heck, that's what I'm saying. I'm so happy. Like, look at his eyes right here. Yeah, I have to ready my mouth hole. Val, being in front of everybody isn't an issue for me. Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. I don't think it's a drink he's selling. While undoubtedly crass, he does have a point. A minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction. That's this way. And on the bottom, a target you are going to be pointing at. Okay. Press the spacebar to... Okay. Alright. To achieve perfect success, land at the start of the target area, not the end. I think I'm ready. That fist is bloody. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. We're getting drunk. Oh, no. There's more. I am killing this game. This isn't what a party. This is 3 shots in a row. That's pretty bad. Codename TKO, welcome in. How are you? We're just doing some dating. We've got the Dead by Daylight characters. There we go. That was much better. That was close. We'll take it, though. This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. That's what I'm saying. I got drunk at the end. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. Don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Overwhelmed by this afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks, the pressure to perform, the rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before anything goes dark for you. I think the drinks led to the rocking of the ship and my pressure to perform, but that's just me. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed. Val, thank you for the hydrate. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brain as an entree. That would have been good. Been some tasty stuff. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. There's 5 of us. Why do we need... Okay, whatever. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic you'd find on cable. Oh no, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Okay, I think we're fine actually. I think we're fine. I think we survived. We dodged the sneeze. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating around you, or directly around you. And oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Trapper! Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. That's fine, just me and him. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh, Trickster is in the game. Could you sit on Trapper? I wish. Matt's gonna be so disappointed that she missed this. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised. Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I hate that joke. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick it gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, country. Real good. Yeah, thank you. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at those arms. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think this is an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? God damn. Alright. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can set the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Nice meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? I need spirit. It's meat, hell yeah. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. We have KFC in this bitch. My favorite. I know, Trap, that's what I'm saying. Meat is good, Huntress, we know. Damn, she's showing off that ass. Meat is murder. I hate Wraith. Wraith can just go. Which, you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you're gonna murder something to eat its meat, so that's, like, technically true. Wraith can just, I just want him gone. Technically true is the best kind of true. See, Trapper's just a happy guy. Look at that smile. How can he be angry? Just look at him. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey, country, you thinking what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what appears to be the scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. We're eating people. So definitely KFC. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? Hell, we'll just eat the person. This took 12 hours. Damn, Claudette. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh. You two in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. What's Spirit gonna do? Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. Stop. The hell it is. Is Rage just gonna sit back there? I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual help you'd like. Also, Spirit's kind of showing off here. And staring into my soul with those eyes. Please stop. Please. I hate it when we all fight or talk. Or even when we look at each other in the eye. Val, you were spot on. Wraith sucks. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Rav. You Russian? Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, country, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix, I mean dinner. Otherwise, it's gone for hours. No hyperbola. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapons, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. Thanks, Dwight. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Nice. Oh no. No, we want to play. We've done this before. Not great. Not off to a good start. There we go. Damn, I suck. That was really bad. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. I mean, if you can get past the, like, chopped off limbs, she has pretty eyes. Dinner is finally served. For real. That sounds, or thus sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Yes, eyes, Val. Gotta keep the eyes up. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really, or to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obvious as hell, I mean. I don't get the ocean. I don't get it. Cash, thank you for the host. Oh, now I get water in my nose. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could have been if they just tried to smash stuff right through. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? Two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, country. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Alright, Spirit. Being a little sassy, I like it. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. No, you are. That's exactly, but you're cute. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. I actually haven't seen that one. Between the food and the behavior of this group, this might be the worst meal in world history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. Maybe you should eat. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? Okay, I'm sneezing now. Alright. Back to the action. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what is almost certainly human meat. Thank you. To the lack of manners. To the talk of dismembered parts. To these noises. Everything is so vile I might throw up. Even Spirit is talking about number 2s. I thought she was the classy one. Oh, well then. I didn't realize our eating habits grossed you out. Don't be so judgmental. Sheesh. What up, Spirit? What's on your side? If I could feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right now. What I feel is rage, and I am furious you just ruined the meal. I have a whole leg to eat. It's gonna take it out on me. Even though you're in the hot seat now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. That's almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, and you feel your whole body begin to shut itself down. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're actually here. Or why you're really here, sorry. No one can tell you not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Not being able to sleep with Trapper. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? I don't know. We'll find out. Answer that and we'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give it to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Don't tell me what to do. How's that sound? Oh, yes. We're about to have a good day. You wake up to find Trapper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh my god. Look at this man. You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing that. You hear that? Nobody. Thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. Dot, hello? I'm starting to understand, I think. When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though, Trapper. So I figured a little ocean air might wake you up, and I brought you down by the water. That's really thoughtful of you. What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted Adonis can't also be thoughtful? I think I'm in love. I really do. Don't answer, because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy killed by a boar. Get out of here with that garbage. You think he's a bit too much? I think he's beautiful. I don't mind myself in an unusual position, though. Okay. Oh, now we're talking. Now we have some good tunes. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you, like a regular human person. And right now I'm worried that I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me or how I feel about you. So let's put it out there, I might possibly like you. Let's go. I can't say that about everyone, or really anyone else on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. It's a big part of who I am. I think you're ready for it. Hold on. Gotta blow my nose. It's COVID. Sorry. You watch as Trapper reaches into a singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up paper. He grips it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a big passion of mine. Would you like to see it? Hell yeah! I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me. Trapper does not unroll the paper to show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response. Thanks. Trapper looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. Thanks for ruining the day. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Damn. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go. Oh. How long is this game? Does anyone know? Is it like a... Let's see. Hooked on you game length. Okay. It's actually not that long. So we'll play through it today. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry about, or so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is a favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. Shut up, Wraith. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How do we decide who? Oh great, we'll have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling. You realize that this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how the whole schedule thing works. I guess I got lost track of time while I was passed out. This seems fair. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? That's what I'm saying, Wraith. Seriously, has anything here ever been on schedule even once? Thank you. Damn it, Donald. Who the hell is Donald? If you try to flex out a 30 gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick. And then I'll drown you in blood, Cynthia. Oh my god. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. The fun bottle. Hey, 500 bits text and we'll pull it out. Actually, I don't even know what's back there. Never mind. Wraith gonna make people sleep? I hope so. We got 2 for Huntress. 2 for Spirit. Who's it gonna be? Uh-oh, there's Huntress again. About 30 seconds left on the clock. Someone is paying heavily for Huntress. All right, I think it's gonna end up being Huntress. I only get 1 vote. What kind of scam is that? Gravopoly, welcome in. How are you? All right, it is gonna be Huntress. What are you saving up points for? You're great. So I have COVID. So I'm trying to do the storytelling game while also not really having much of a voice. So it's tough. But I'm having a lot of fun so far. We haven't been murdered yet. Oh man. But we're getting through it. Overall, I can't complain. I'm fortunate enough to be able to work from home. We just ate a Carolina Reaper cheese ball. Self-proclaimed hottest balls you ever put in your mouth. You know, it's been a fun day. It's been a fun day. And now, you know, we're trying to date Dead by Daylight killers, as one does on a Tuesday. It did. Immediately, my mouth or my nose was like drained. I was like, oh, I had to pull my nose real quick. He keeps tipping the table when the story gets juicy. Yeah, the table grows like 3 inches. Alright, back in it. Whoa, whoa, this entire experience is carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. I mean, look at her, though. She is thick. Step on me, mommy, please. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that there would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half... Or it is half woman, half breast. And I'm like, I don't think that makes any sense. It's half beast. Singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear her into her domain, and not precocious child. That's not a word. I don't know what that word is. Nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she... Yeah. Those who've seen her say she wears a... Ooh. She wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do with the frigid winters? With nothing but hunter meat to live off of. Joker, I'm trying, okay? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. Crabopoly, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. That's fake. Hello. How you doing? How's golf been? We're trying to sleep with Trapper first, but it does look like she's crying. Lonely Ann sniping, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. 10 whole months. Seems like time's just been absolutely flying. Does not feel like 10 months. My gods, the sister has taught you nothing. No wonder third nerd is the favorite. No, Scum, I promise. Watch what I do to Huntress later. Or watch what she does to me. I am doing pretty okay. So I just mentioned that I do have the COVID. So suffering a little bit there. It's not too bad. It's mostly just if I do anything, I feel absolutely exhausted. Like even walking up and down the stairs. I'll need to lay down after that. And then I'm like nasally. But other than that, you know, that's pretty much the only downside right now. Lowly Ann, let me get that sub counted toward another cheese ball that is 250. Which variant? Now it's like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. I don't know the variant. I'm assuming it's the most recent one. This is my second run with it though. Best mod and murderer goes to Val. That's just true. That's just true. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she's pilfered from the other bodies. Masks she's fashioned out of things from the cottage and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. It was Kesha. Kesha was singing. I'm not gonna sing this. Sleep, my darling tiny one. Tucked within your bed so tight. Else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. I cannot sing. No. You will not hear me sing. No. I'm sick. If I wasn't sick, I would give it the old college try at least.
Shut up and take my money.
Mel, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. And that also gets you a Bean Boozle. So we'll reach over here real quick. Spin this bad boy. Running pretty low on these, which is okay. This one is a birthday cake or dirty dishwasher. That one's birthday cake. Drink a bottle of whiskey, you'll be fine. Nope. We do have that bottle back there. So maybe. Maybe send some shots in there and that'll be fine. There's a brief moment of silence and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Oh, I have music playing. That's what I'm hearing in the background. There. I don't want to make a joke. If I make a joke, she'll kill me. I'm gonna sing. Wait, how do I know the words of this song? I don't think I have it in me to be able to sing. Just reenacting that emote. He'll snatch you up between his teeth. If on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. I don't know if that's a song. There's no lyrics there, or there's no beat. This is just terrifying. Huntress can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. Oh yeah, she's stepping on me tonight. So, close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tuck so tightly you must keep, or he will come on you. Oh, for you, sorry. Well, I was thinking about Trapper again. The song ends and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayushka? The old Soviet lullaby, right? It is the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. These memories, they are too much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before a trickster shows up. And he's blaring his latest song. Here we go with some K-pop. Hold on, I have to do something quick. Not exactly. Duck pics? Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? Take a seat. He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. He's kind of ripped. You just have to find me. Will you right? Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself thinking about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you like my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a Huntress. Nice little beat here. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. It's kind of a professional gigolo. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Hell yes. Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that, just don't forget her little talk. I'm doing it. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Range, I got you. Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in the story? That's me. I'm her. Trust me, I knew. Oh, I am absolutely aroused, scum. My desk went up 3 inches when Trapper was talking to me. Oh, well, I wanted you to know, in case you thought, you see, I was doing this whole thing where I tell a story in third person. But it turns out the story's about me. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is now playing coy. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle about how I'm about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually, nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I am pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, country? You sure will. Only if I don't see you first. Oh, hell yeah. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Bow hunting motion. Bow. Got it. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping in half. God damn! At least, you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm her little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to her actually eating you. I am, what can I say? You head over to the campfire, the heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking at the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led them to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on the island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you feel comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Probably not. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Alright, let's do this. The hell? No matter how many times or how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Alright, you guys get to pick. Cool. Who is hanging out? Wraith. Spirit. Huntress. 1 minute on the clock. And we have Daddy Trapper, an early vote. Oh, there's some options here. Looks like it's gonna be Huntress or Trap. Uh-oh, Wraith has taken a huge lead. Oh, we didn't like Wraith. Huntress takes the lead. 30 seconds left on the clock. And we are 650 bits away from the next cheese ball. Just a quick little update there. Huntress? It looks like it's going to be Huntress. About 5 seconds left. Huntress and Trapper, it's close. Sir Joker contributed 610 to one of them. But Mommy Huntress gets the win. So I do shot scum. For 300 bits, we do the wheel. And it's basically 2 random shots mixed together. And it's gross. It's terrible, but Hello, Novelone, how are you? Huntress, are you around? I don't know why that was the voice that I decided to do for myself. I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. What are you cooking? Yeah, I'm not gonna do a half bottle. I would actually just die. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I don't think I should drink this. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a hot or a piping hot mug of water. Try it. Trapper is thick. Trapper looks like is a good looking dude. He was my first date on his boat. Also, Novelone, I would absolutely eat that with you. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting rocking sensation, that was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Ocean. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback. Oh, hey. Shh. Clearly, she has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. It seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with Huntress right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. Are you hitting on me? It's completely by accident I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. This was simply the best reading light, and the text of my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind your own business types. Not phony look out for each other as an excuse for just being nosy types. But well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we've got other things in common, who knows, like sex. If we spent a little more time together tomorrow, we might find that, I don't know, we get along. And by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not, whatever, I don't even care, bye. Good night and sweet dreams to you too, I guess. Finally alone, for the real this time, maybe. You drift out to sleep, hopefully. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Is it morning time? Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's really one of those reality show confession rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These were some of the first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? I don't have to say. Oh, I do. Oh, attractive, mysterious, nice. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk, and I had to wash her trails off my Seraphim. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, Major Buzzkill, and... Trapper, oof. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but Daddy's issue much? Issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I'm perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm as fit as a fiddle. Yes, you are. That being... Oh, I clicked. I missed that one. That's on me. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like to continue living, for now. One false step, and... well, you know. Everyone calls me the Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you even list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill you. Or I'm gonna kill... Was that Chiron? Chiron? Chiron guy, sure. I don't really care. This island is full of people who don't really like me, so what's one more? I don't want to get distracted from my plan anyways. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity. Only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. Thank you, Deranged. I would not have known that without you. There's no duck picks. And Trapper was there his whole life. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by a campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? You have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, see the rest of the gang hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch. No, they sure do. And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. Thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off. Right. And since we just started, we're gonna... I don't think I should drink this cup of coffee. It was great. Love to see it. Love to see it. We are dating DBD characters. That's what we're doing today. I don't know if you've seen this game, but it's pretty good. Chug it? What am I chugging? I don't think I should chug that, Joker. That's how you die. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Uh-oh. That feels a little bit too real to me. I feel like he was actually budgeting issues. They pay cash in advance? I'm sure he's loaded, so. Also, I am swamped with engagements. You can, okay. Especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is it. Or now is the time. Never mind, he left. Wild. I completely think that's a great decision every day. Because I had waffles today. I was going to make sausage too, but turns out I ate all of those earlier in the week. So I just had waffles, but I was going for the same thing. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... Whoa. No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell is that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. I want to be poisoned, imprisoned, and tortured, please. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. I don't know. Eternal prison of pain sounds kind of hot. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. What is this, TikTok? Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Work makes $1, pays me a dime. It's why I poop on the company time. I do, all the time. What's weird though is, and this happened yesterday, I tell my boss all the time too. I work significantly more and am more productive at home. Because I talk to people at work all the time. But, when I am at home, or when I'm in the office, I talk to people. Like, the coworkers that are also there. But when I'm at home, like, the first day I had... So yesterday was the first day I stayed home. I worked 10 hours. And I usually work 7.5, 8. But it's like, I'm already at home. I'm not doing anything different. Like, I'm just watching streams all day anyway while working. I have no reason to do anything else. I'll just keep working. Hey, wait a second. How did it possibly... I feel like I should know this word. I'm just not gonna. Possibly unreliable narrator physically just knocked the coffee out of your hand. What's a crown corporation? This is not Parliament. And the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review. And it was crafted with love and or... That's the type of thing you're into. Oh. So you work for the government. Unbelievable. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs and inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We have to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process, with the ultimate intent on making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me this place actually being good? And I bet they pay you a lot of money to make that okay in your head. It sounds like one of those things, I don't know if it's true for you, but the government be like, hey, we should do this, and you're like, that's a bad idea. They're like, what if we pay you a lot of money? You're like, yeah, you know what, it's not that bad of an idea, we can try it out. You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from a poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies, country. Thank you. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We'd love to hear that. Because isn't that what this time's all about? Finding love? No, not that. Oh. So you don't listen to the government. That's a bad play. Always listen to the government. Just do what they tell you. Shut up, Dwight. We get us all killed again and again and again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this NDA? Yeah. Yes, I would agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, country, will never say anything negative about my stay here on the island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, country. It's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in the positive review, but we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Last time I did what the government told me to, I got to do things that would put me in prison. Is that a good thing to discuss? Could it have put you in prison, though? Or would the government have protected you? Or is it one of those things that if you were a civilian, like a standard person, you'd have went to jail? Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining those beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here, a yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Oh, civilian jail easy. See, I shouldn't say that. I'm not for it, I would do it though. If the government told me to do something, I would do it. I'm not a hero. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest. I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survived today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your no. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities that the strange island has in store. How open-minded of Huntress. That's why I call her Mommy. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to... If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to never sleep again, but because you all really left me alone yesterday to find my best, not constantly annoyed self, and for that, I thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Look at those eyes, though. Look at those eyes. Jake could convince me. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of country to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking questions. This is a dating sim. And I'm sure it's very similar to your bars and discos. And what your sister sees on a daily basis. I'm asking a question. When will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Bye. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. Oh, God. A little more, a little more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes! Dwight and Claudette, let's go. How does that feel? Intense. Oh, nice. Yeah, that feels right. These two are getting it on. I'm about to be really disappointed. This is uncomfortable. I agree. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea that these two, whatever they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Aw, come on, a little privacy please. Hey, they were fucking. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and that I could hear you. Well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like, sex. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day. And we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? They're stabbing each other, so they try killing each other, and they must not be able, they must resurrect. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? Damn. You don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's still never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I know that all of our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, country. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A tragedy. Tragedy. I hate him. Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered self of calm. Yeah, no, she embarrassed Dwight in front of everybody. Well, me, but you know, everybody. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Let's go. Little self-reflection time. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Probably you. And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Probably not mayonnaise. Spiky tipped. Like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... Hey baby, how you doing? Trickster. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone is just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some sort of forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way? I have. I'll be thinking about them later, too. Alright. Boom. So I do get to work from home the whole next week, and I'm gonna sneak off camera so I can blow my nose. Good news though, we will be working from home all of next week, so go us. Getting something good out of it. Okay. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right. I can see them right now! You're not covering them! I'd give you a private show? Hello? Got you around. His abs are pretty amazing, yeah, I'd give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. Getting something good out of, oh my god. I don't like that one, scum. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Please be Trickster. Not Trickster, Trapper. Let's see what it is this time. Huntress works. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back. So you've got nothing to gather. Are you ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress. Not the Huntress. Peasant, welcome in. How you doing? How's your week been? Well, I appreciate the lurk. We're just doing some DVD dating sim. As you can see, Huntress got a booty. But I appreciate you stopping in. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly. Because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's also always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Here we go. Who do you want? Who we dating? Trapper. Or Huntress. 1 minute on the clock. Gotta vote for Huntress. Hello, Mads. How are you? How was the water park? It was having fun. I did find out that I'm working from home the next week. So all next week I'll be at home too. Due to the COVID. About 20 seconds on the clock. It's a close one. Daddy was 75. Mommy was 76. A slight lead to Daddy. Looks like Daddy's gonna win. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Mommy takes the lead last second. Mommy wins! Valerina dropping 1,000 channel points. So we will make sure Mommy gets the pick. I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! God damn. Like, she could crush me between her thighs. There's no way this could go wrong. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived, a cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? I'll suck. Never mind. No. Scum, I'm not gonna tell her no. Yeah, this is the second date, so it's fine, right? Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets line the mantle. Is it up to bro code? I don't think so. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? I sure hope so. More than anything. Also, Mads, are you still there? Are you still alive? This is important if you're alive. Kind of. It's not that important. Something tells me... Oh, I already did that. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I can learn to like this. The whole place, it's quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems to have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, country? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have 2 modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in. Oh no. It's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. It's like Scum's sister's worst nightmare. A horde of crabs. They race at you, and Huntress in swarms. I beat you to the joke. I win. Good try. I appreciate that we're on the same page, though. Clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Shield Huntress. I'm gonna shield Huntress. You step in front of Huntress. Prepare to use your body to shield her from the onslaught of crabbage. I'll save you, Huntress. Oof. Huntress can take care of herself. It's sort of her whole thing. Haven't been paying attention? EG, welcome and hope you're having a good day. Hey, save some from me. I'm doing really good. We do have COVID, so battling through that, I'm a little stuffy. But other than that, you know, I'm pretty minimal symptoms, so no real complaints. And just doing the DVD dating sim. Huntress is immediately between you and the crabs, hip checking you out of the way before splitting open crab shell after crab shell, like your uncle at an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning off the guts of her hatchet. 1 second. EG, have you not heard of this game? It's the dating sim for DVD. It has Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, and Spirit, and you have to basically just hit on them. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. You heard? Yeah. So it came out, I think, yesterday or Tuesday. We're playing it a little bit. So far, Huntress is probably my favorite. Trapper's pretty hot too, so I can go for him as well. But so it's only one of those two. Wraith sucks. He's boring. I don't really like Wraith. Spirit's okay, but we'll see. It's okay if you haven't seen Trapper yet. He is also looking different than he does in DVD. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. And she also likes to show off her butt. Like, every time she, like, lifts her dress up and she's like, hey, here's my booty. I think I'd like to really start a family one day. How about you? Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You gotta get that right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. No, basically the only thing about Huntress here is the mask. What were you like as a kid? You tried to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive. Then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell us stories and we drink tea and imagine life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive. Like thirst traps galore. But, don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Yeah, you. Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that bellies some sort of hypnosis. Hypnosis, that's the word. I can read. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. I'm gonna validate it. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams. Seeing things. I think we are all serving some greater purpose here. Afro, welcome in. Damn it, Turk. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from her stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange... Afro, I'm gonna have to refund that one for you because I do have to read everything today. So I'll have to refund you on that one. I'll refund you now so I don't forget. Manage, there we go. Because otherwise I absolutely will forget. There we go. Where are you? Why does this not order it? There we go. Reject. There you go. You should have your points back. Vic, hello, how are you? Alright, make sure I have that where I want it. Yeah. Should be good there. And we are going to get back to the game. So, I'm also sick. I have the COVID. So now we're just dating. Alright. You cannot, because she's a mod, so you don't get to time her out anymore. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbols on it. Vic, how's work been for you? How was the Y treating you? Can you time out VIPs? You can. Yep, you can. Because they don't lose their VIP if you time them out. Oh, she has a bottle. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. But it needs to happen back at the beach. Oh, guess we're not sleeping with... You're working doubles pretty much all week. Extra money though, right? So it could be worse. Like, I got you. It won't be the full timeout, it'll be like a minute or something. But Afro, rules are rules. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We're forced to interrupt your lovely date. Monkey! Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let me get you a shout out. How was the cycle? I know you've been liking that game. But I do appreciate that that raid. Hope it went well. We're currently trying to date mostly Huntress and Trapper. Thank you for the second raid as well. I know I have to blow my nose probably, but I'm sorry. I do have the COVID, so I am sick, which sucks. Welcome in, Monkey. How are you doing? How's your week been? We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here. Am I using a restaurant napkin to blow my nose? I am. It's Taco Bell napkins. It's all I have in here, Vic, and I'm dying. That double raid thing has happened a few times lately. Oh, so it's just a Twitch thing. I have seen that actually, now that I think about it. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love that you won't be able to deny. At least use toilet paper. If I'm in there, I use toilet paper. That's how much you love me. You rated me twice. Well, I appreciate it, and I hope the stream went really well. We are doing some dating, so if you want to, you know, enjoy the dating of monsters, we have that going for you. But here we go. Trapper. Oh, see, look at Trapper. That's what I'm saying. Look at that guy. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Streamers went down? That might be. Hold on, one sec. Mine looks to be still okay. Deranged. Maybe not. You're probably right. You're definitely right. It's back up now, though. Well, Papa, thank you for the follow, and it is a little gross, but it's actually a lot of fun. But look at this guy. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time, waiting for his cue? Oh, I think I was looking at the wrong screen. That's commitment to a bit that if I've ever seen it. You spent the whole day in the quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. We're not best friends, so that's fair. That's fair. An imposter? Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of these pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. Scum, thank you for the lurk. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Okay. Wow, Trapper's the real deal, and by real, I do mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your own food for the rest of your life? With me, you get both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? That does sound amazing. A life of brutal havoc, slaying underlings, being really rich and sexy. I mean, it's a tough decision. I'm not gonna rule it out yet. I was taken in by her statuesque frame at first, but I've started to believe there's nothing behind those eyes. Whoa. I don't say this lightly, but I'm changing paths. I want Trapper. I didn't even get to choose. And look, she's lifted up her dress. Look, we all make mistakes. Well, at least people like you do. I don't make mistakes. The important thing is learning from them and correcting them in the first chance we get so that an angry man doesn't come and bash your brains in. Not that I would have done that. No, I'm more of a split you in half kind of guy. Very different from smashing. That's more Wraith style. I don't like Wraith anyway. Wraith was really poorly done. Anyway, here we are in my beautiful cave. I wish I was in his... Wish he was in my beautiful cave. The only truly great place on this entire island. Welcome, please make yourself at home, but not really. This is my home, and don't you forget it, but please relax. This is where I come to get away from the screams, to hear other screams. I'm just kidding. This is a peaceful place, so as long as no one else arrives uninvited. Is the Trapper actually old Greg? I don't think so. I think he's a little more violent. I think he's more violent. Like, he likes bashing your head in. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water, far away, do you understand? He does have a cave. I think that's where the, he's also loaded. Like, he has a yacht, too. We were on his yacht earlier. So he's not, like, he probably owns this cave is the difference. I'm not gonna assume it's a trap. Because it's a little trap and you'll die. Okay, well, there it is. No silence should last this long unless Wraith is around. Hey, seriously, don't go through the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance. And don't ask me why. You got it? I understand. You know, I've learned that this guy probably just knows what to do in his own cave. Now that you know what not to do around here, I can finally get to know you. Nope, actually you can't, because at this exact moment, Trickster shows up. Hello there, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over here. Why are you here? And I don't just mean in my secret spot. Why are you literally here on this island? Obviously for the same reason we all are. I think maybe, actually. I have no idea why we're here. I better ask Wraith what's going on. He probably has all the answers. Anyways, I was saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love, same as you. I kind of like this music though. You want Trapper to... Trapper would break his neck. If you one squeeze. Mid-patch update? Oh. Let's see. Is it going to make me take it? I should be good. As long as it's just an update, it shouldn't matter. We'll see. We'll see what it does. Ew. You want to... no. I'm not interested, Trickster, and I demand that you leave this cave immediately. Why? I chose Trapper for a reason. And that reason is... It's... Quick, think, you had some decent options. The muscles, obviously. His mogul status. His can-do attitude, and by can-do I mean can-do several unspeakable acts of horror in a row without losing his breath. All good reasons. It's none of your damn business. Well, that's one way to do it. Shiz, hello? Trickster, since you probably never experienced it before, that's what loyalty sounds like. Also, it doesn't let me reload, so I'm gonna have to completely... Let's try this. It is. So far, Huntress and Trapper are 1 and 2. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna let me pull up Stream Raiders again. It keeps saying I have a mid-patch update, but won't let me do the update. So, let's keep going. Please, do you have any idea what I've put my agent, lawyer, and personal stylist through? And they've stuck with me. That's loyalty. Find me if you want to know what it's like to work beneath a real boss. Before slipping out of the cave as quickly and silently as he arrived. Hey, look at that. Conflict resolution without anyone getting slashed, bashed, or split in half. Your complete devotion and allegiance to this hulking monster really has brought a sense of calm purpose to your life. Trapper's happy. At least he might be. He's smiling, but it's unclear if it's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him. Well, thank goodness that's behind us. Even if the smell of the bloody or the cleaver's body spray is not. Probably like X. None of us are proud of that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm feeling a little stressed out, and I hate to be uncomfortable in my own abode. I'll be right back. He's gone, not sure for how long. What do you want to do while you wait? I'm not moving. You remain perfectly still, standing alone in this this dimly lit cave. Some life you've made for yourself. It's amazing, though, you can stand at all without a backbone, you big baby. I'm sorry. All of this time with Trapper has me talking like him. Trapper's back, and he's carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. Okay, let's go. Non-0% chance of chlorine. Dwight did mention a bottle went missing from the pool shed. Well, do you want something to take off the edge, like a skull jammed onto a spike? Hell yeah. You're damn right I do. A proper drink for a stressful day. I was trying to be polite. Not sure how people actually do it. How'd I do? Did I nail it? You did. You did a pretty good job. Truth is, I didn't think there's any way you'd say yes. I'm actually going to drink the whole thing myself. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. But I'm quite charmed by your enthusiasm. So he's going to black out. Because you showed that you can be trusted, I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches. And this time I won't take no for an answer. This one is very important for me. I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this. Wow. That is, huh. That's something. This is beautiful. It looks like something a kindergartner would make if he'd been blindfolded. Well, what do you think of it? It's amazing. It's truly just... Val, that is very similar, yeah. I love it. You have real skill, and I hope to continue putting time into developing this passion of yours. Do you honestly think so, or are you just being polite? Honestly, it's great. Are you dumb or a liar? Dumb. Yeah, I'm kind of thick. So are you, Trapper. No shit. I didn't draw this. I stole it from Hillbilly. No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot due to Trickster. My sketches are actually good. You really will get to see one soon, so long as things go well. Dwight and Claudette are back in the cave entrance. We swear this time we're gonna tell you the truth. Honestly, please believe us, it's time to meet everyone for dinner. It's fine, I'm so hungry I could eat another horse. Another? Another like you've eaten one before, or you've eaten one horse today? Yes, okay. Yes, which one? Doesn't matter. Like if you ate one today, he's obviously ate one before. Don't bother, you need to keep on schedule. Hey, Dumb and Dumber, I have a question for you two. So much for the schedule. Yes, sir. Either of you want children? Hope not. We can't answer that. How can we even think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether it be the freedom to leave this island, or the freedom to die and stay dead. I'll take that as a no to children, good for both of you. You just earned yourself a quick death next time. Unless I forget I said this, or forget I said this. Please don't. Don't what? Forget. He already forgot. Forget what? Yeah, he's done. This is a nightmare. Now let's eat. It's dinner time. COVID is the worst thing in the world. I would give it like 2 stars, but it doesn't let me work from home the next week and a half, so probably worth it. I would deal with this pain if it meant I get to work from home all the time. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. All right, Val, thank you for hanging out all day. I do appreciate that. Have a good time doing whatever it is that you're doing. And it is Thursday, so I'm assuming I know what it is, but we'll see. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because they just met you yesterday. That's what I'm saying, Tex. It's gonna be a good time. However, since Spirit seems to be the biggest long shot to end up holding your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. Caddy, I am. Yes. I think we're nearing the end, though. Because I think it's in about 3 hours, and we've been going for about 2.5. So, probably about an hour left of the game. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. You just started? Okay. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working on how they did it. Well, they probably planned it. You mean beetle. Huntress Southern was saying it? Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp? Beetle shrimp. Is this some new species? Because I've hunted mini beetle and mini shrimp, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing? I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was just going to say, achoo. Okay. Excuse me, country. Now you were saying, Trapper? You've done all you can. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on. Are you afraid we might accidentally recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you. It's a little bit late for that. Spirit's kind of cute. And then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper. Hey, I've never seen this particular severed head before. Caddy, thank you for that host. How's your week been? I've been doing pretty good other than COVID, so just trying to recover from that. Well, this time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. That's what, yeah, I could see it. But Spirit hasn't been an option for like a full, like an alone event. It's only been a Trapper and Huntress. Since the first one. First one I could pick anybody and I picked Trapper, but other than Pain. This is my second round with it. It's not nearly as bad. I'm mostly just very congested and nasally. And then I'm just tired, so like even walking up and down the stairs, it's exhausting, but other than that, it's fine. When I had it the first time, I couldn't get up, I couldn't eat. I only left the couch for like 3 days. I lost 20 pounds in 3 days. But this time was a lot better. So I'm assuming that probably by tomorrow or Saturday I'll be fully recovered. Because I've really only had symptoms since Tuesday night, so it's not too bad. You didn't eat, sleep, or anything for 3 days? Yeah, same. I did sleep a lot, but I didn't eat. I was sweating a lot. Couldn't get comfortable, but I was so exhausted that sleeping just happened. I do have a little bit of a cough too. We've got to be careful about which cultural reference we get mixed up with as well. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. We spent most of the day at his. Stop right... Okay. There will be no recapping of any kind. In country, we'll talk later. Okay. You chose badly. You said I had to say something. Dick. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh, wait. No, sorry. That's a dreary, supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. That's not fine. No, almost everything we serve have a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, e.g., I got you. Thank you for the hydrate. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off of the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I'm ignoring them. Is there anything else we can do for you? Anything at all? Anything? A manners book, perhaps? It's fine. We're just this kind of shabby treatment around here on Jerk Island. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice in how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I'll probably regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. See, I just don't know why she always pulls up her dress like this. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. Also, I'm also pretty horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. And here we go. Night 2 at the fire. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Did I pick someone to tell a story? Oh my god. Oh, gross. Should I tell... I had a cough. Should I tell someone to pick a story, or should we play charades? Boggle. Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. I have to sneeze. Alright. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know if the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here. and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Huntress is about to make an important decision. Alright, hold on. I have to do that blow my nose thing again, so. Hello, nerd. How are you? I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Shut up, Trickster. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Let's do it. Adventure. Alright, you like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Now we're talking. See, Trevor knows what's up. He's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story for sure. You paused. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Now it's a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. I was kidding. That's what I'm saying. Look, and when she talks, she'll like lift up her dress for you. So what type of story do you want to tell? Personal. I'll get a little personal now if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. Not this time, but... Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same Wily Wolverine? Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. I met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. They couldn't have been more different, and yet as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. Well, it's always nice to follow hobbies. They were married within 2 months. Probably shouldn't have got married that fast, but okay. Bit soon enough you can trust someone, don't you think? That's what I'm saying, Trapper. It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with somebody. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Campfire, that's the word I'm looking for. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music. That's too bad. Sorry, nerd. To drown you out, because I know I'm blocking a half bit anyways. Okay, so not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Alright, I am going to go to the bathroom, but I'll fire up the poll to see who gets to talk next. That's not it. That should have been it, right? Who was it? Why didn't it work? Who? Trapper. Huntress. Spirit. And not Wraith. Wraith doesn't get a choice. Alright, I'll be right back. Nerd, I say that you really like Huntress. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting from horrifying mythology. Okay. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Wraith? Shut up. Doesn't matter. Thank you. I just want some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot. I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in the clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened in the night and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found out that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. Rusalka. I don't know if that's right, but her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched to him. My sisters and I drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. What a terrible way to die. I don't like dancing at all. So dancing until I died would be brutal. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb. And probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel's almost never as rewarding as the original. You're like a veggie full... Okay. Alright. Okay, male. Fine, I guess. Fine. And that's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Pokey, thank you for that lurk. I do appreciate it. Tell me, country, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing that we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight, and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal with me. What do you say we take this to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast the ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough with the burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs? You'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded country is after, then you should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. That's true. She be thick. Not that my walk speed reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention along with the attention for everyone else is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us. Maybe we could go all move on with our lives or, you know, some special projects we might have on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off for with an evening activity? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because of that guy. Spirit. We're giving Spirit a chance. Oh, you picked me. Yay. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness, so I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over all these other killers at all costs, even when I had the game of the prize, but I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, alright? It might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task. Not worth trying, but too bad. Hi, Goose. How are you? You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact right thing at the right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go have a late night date with Spirit. Someplace where you don't want to be is at work. You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy of bottles for assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink ever? Is that like because it'll just fall out of a hole in your stomach, or how is stinky country? I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm trying to take... Look at Spirit's eyes. She's kind of a... Like, she looks like she'd be sweet. So, I'm trying to get her to date me. Everything is chaos? Just go sit in the back and hide and just watch me. That's better anyway. You don't only drink ever? Is that a like because you don't want... Oh yeah, I said that. I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison in the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time. Then why did you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of day is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. It's not a single person has ever learned anything one of these. Dwight. Now that's not true. You learned how to tie a terry knot in a stem using only your mouth. Whoa, whoa. Who ordered soda with a splash of my private business because that's off menu? Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Mixology is a real thing and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you all know that I worked in a restaurant before I was violently executed by your father, of whom you will have a bloody vengeance. Right, so will so be it. Her dad killed her? That's worse. How about you, country? Do you drink? Booze it up. Well, with all due respect to Spirit, I don't personally have anything against a little bit of alcohol, and this is a resort, I think, and I'm on vacation, so bring on the booze. If you and Spirit have different dietary restrictions, that means we gotta make 2 different drinks with 2 different sets of ingredients. And that's double the work for the same amount of pay, which is already 0 for a job we both hate. What do you say? Would one of you maybe bend your will just a teeny bit to make life easier on us? No. I'll change my answer. I don't need a drink. You wink at Dwight and he turns red in the face. Don't get ahead of yourself, country. This is a mixology lesson, not a wedding ceremony. It's an activity that you cared about enough to invite me to, and I should have shown you respect from the beginning. I might be a little bit afraid of you, but I'm not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. This is one of those times I was wrong, so if you want a night to remember. You stand and start to do a sexy dance, grabbing a bottle from the bar and rubbing it on your face. You were doing so well. Don't mess it up now. This was 2 of those times when I was wrong. You want to enjoy drinks for their craft and flavor while sitting and calmly relaxing. I'm here for it. So, lovebirds, what drink should we make? Zoom up. I love Bloody Marys. You turn around and see Claudette holding up a mirror to her face. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Candles flare and a warm wind begins to swirl around you. The sky goes black. A dark shadow appears behind you. Before you know what's happening, you're in a trance. And you've joined the chant. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. You feel a hand on your shoulder. The darkness begins to wrap around you. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. A loud crash interrupts the chant when you chant. I can read. When you blink your eyes, you see that Spirit has unsheathed her spectral katana and sliced the mirror in two. Shards stick out of the sand at your feet. Damn, she's... Alright. Okay. Excuse me, what kind of asshole goes and summons a new ghost when they've got a perfectly good one with them on a date already? Okay, so she's crazy. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. Typical, they all say that, don't they? Amen, sister. Also have a Sprite. You see the dark form of Bloody Mary herself flying off into the sky, joining an approaching storm that's making its way from over the ocean. Before you can pivot to a different drink suggestion, lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and it immediately starts to fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Effie the Reaper, how you doing? Welcome in. The gang's all together on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get all sweaty. Getting all sweaty. That's because it was. Oi, feels like we've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you, can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who country chooses. I don't know what we're talking. No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about their dream date that they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first, get this over with, and we can go back to reading the book. Stop talking. Hit a Spirit. Figuratively, damn it. Dwight, you gotta watch your words around these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. Dragon, hello, how are you? That's it? You're not intrigued by that? I don't want you. Go draw a crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which gods you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Oh, damn. Hey, Brienne, how are you? Sorry, not been on. You never have to apologize. I hope you're feeling better. I just picked up the COVID, so I am also in recovery mode a little bit. But, getting through it. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Sprite. So, sorry, anyway, Wraith. Well, I don't know, I'd really prefer to just tell Country privately. I don't really know if that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it? Wraith considers this for a long moment too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing where we'll really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And then maybe go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Country, thank you for picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Hell yeah. Oh, Trapper. Tomorrow will suck. Probably it's not going to be... I'm not an easy guy to get along with, and I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're going to love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even notice it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure plan. It involves hunting for treasure. Stop talking. Guess you have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's already clear that you're gonna pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so that you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about it. All these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. It looks like it's already morning. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how can we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of our killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers. The Goose, 2012, welcome to the raid. How are you doing? Chaotic, hello? How's it going? We are sitting here doing the Dead by Daylight dating sim. Having a lot of fun though. So far, I think I'm going to. I think I have a weakness for Spirit. I do think I have a weakness for Spirit. Let's see. What were you playing today, Goose? You were playing The Walking Dead. Okay. I don't think I've even heard of that one. So I heard of the show, but not the game. Yeah, we're doing the dating sim. Trying to convince Range, thank you for the shout out. Trying to convince everyone to date us and see how it goes. But why? Because it's dramatic, obviously. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. Get hit by an ad on the way in? You're not supposed to have ads. I don't know. I don't understand ads anymore. Or maybe you do. Let's see. What time is it? Actually, maybe you were supposed to get hit by that ad. So what I did was I turned off pre-rolls, but it looks like your raid came in right at the scheduled ad time then. Well, sorry to hear that, but how was the stream, Goose? And thank you again for the raid. Game status update. We were experiencing temporary downtime. The game will be offline for a few. Okay. Yeah, I see that deranged by the status code. So no stream raiders for now. But Goose, hope the stream went well. I'm trying to power through this one, trying to finish this game, trying to date, date some monsters, but also recovering from COVID. So battling through that because I'm a little sick right now. Mostly just feeling exhausted more than anything else. But we'll get through it. I'm hoping by Saturday I'm fully recovered. I think Spirit so far. Huntress has a special place in my heart. Trapper is looking good, but I think Spirit's the one I want. I do not like Wraith at all. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay, but then you'll start seeing her behind every trait. What I'm saying is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? This is easy. This is Wraith. Look, I'm here and I'm horny, and I'm not getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo. So please don't take this personally. It's just my opinion of you and who you are and what you're about deep down as a person. And I don't like it. Like, give me something, a kiss, a wink, hold my hand. Finish telling me about all this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Wraith rises, taller than you've ever seen him before, and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps something would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope and humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You were just like the rest of them. There is no hope and goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. Oh no. He leaves. Pretty badass exit. Was not expecting that. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry about too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with country when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. What does that mean? That's right. We're sending our eliminated player home with Trickster. I am a hero. Oh, just a body pillow. Stonestream, welcome in. How are you? So really, Wraith can thank me. He's getting a body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster, it might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, country. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? So Trickster's in the game, though. But it does suck that he wasn't an option. They just tease him. So you better be in the DLC. I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go off before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know, those two. Schedule. I was upset Nurse wasn't. I really wanted Nurse to be an option. Wow, what a crazy day to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. No doctor either. No, it's Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, and Spirit. Those are the only four. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know that? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. You'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I know I said some things when Country kicked me to the curb, and I just want to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Not what I said, though. I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Country's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Country's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. See, look at Spirit. She's adorable. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. Them poops. Or that's deranged, sure. But yes, we are doing Fall Guys tomorrow. If anyone wants to join in, it is just in the Discord. But at about 8 p.m. Central, we'll be playing some Fall Guys. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with surviving elements. Trickster looks good. Like, he's in shape. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over in IP Island. Alright, Goose, thank you again for the raid. Get some rest, and hope to see you again soon. My dudes, you gotta check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are, hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers take a hike. Nerd, I won't do that one though. I will just give it back. Because it's 5 minutes of me not being able to talk. So just giving you a heads up. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking about your favorite established characters from all over the pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. There you go, Chaotic. There's your reference to Ghosty. Don't say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. But we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Oh, there it is, Ghostface. Whatever, I don't care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, country. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yeah, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? Sure, Ocean. But no, it is not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's a thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. What does he mean by you people? I think survivors. I think is what he means by that. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in, I was just looking for the bathroom. Even Ocean, just boom. Bathroom, are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind. Jesus. Oh, I hate these two so much. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've been working our asses off for 2 days straight and just wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, that's because the ocean was sitting in it. I think the ocean just peed on it. Okay, that too. How is that? You know what, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've ever felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet, sugary drinks. It sounds like fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity. The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song. Is that a word? Of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. I feel that, brother. Dwight, we're on the same page now. Yikes, that was a weird way to end. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight. Sweat the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy. Alright, we have one date. Alrighty. Jesus, we didn't even get to sleep. Alright. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also using killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their face excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You are going to have to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos on the show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, a little birdie told us that someone in particular has an extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a dick since you got here. And we reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. One-Armed Butcher, thank you for that lurk, I do appreciate it. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off on the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours. But there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for your newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Country, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? No. Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. That's just such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for this. What was that? You've done good, Dwight. That is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight say some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me. Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Country, who do you select to receive this flower and spend a day with today? It's gotta be Spirit, right? It's a full day alone? I think it's gotta be Spirit. I think. You know the right choice? We're up. Drange, what's that mean? Here. There's only one way to do this. There's only one way to be fair. Who do we pick? Spirit. That's Spirity. Huntress. Trapper. 1 minute on the clock. And deranged, I will try reloading it for you. Oh, damn. Looks like, oh, someone wants Huntress. It looks like it's gonna be Spirit, though. About 30 seconds left on the clock. The downside was deranged. We didn't get all the units in. Nerd, I told you I wasn't gonna acknowledge that one. But I do appreciate you dropping it in there. I'll give you your points back. Have fun in your shower, think about me. I told you ahead of time. Because of the game. I will. Yeah, I have no problem doing that. I'll even do it right now. There, you have your points back. Yeah, we got absolutely blown out, deranged. We didn't kill a single unit. And I don't know how long this game's gonna go for. So I'm not going to start up another Stream Raiders. Yeah, I mean, each of you only placed one unit because it went out like 3 minutes into the battle. You approach Spirit. Peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. Really? Chaotic, thank you for the contribution. How far are we on that? Can I see that? 20%? Jesus, it's been 2 streams. All right. I know Peasant really wanted that one. Peasant and Cat both wanted me to play some Final Fantasy IX. Oh. Well, yes, that's why I just said all of that. You sure have a funny way of showing it. You've basically ignored me for 2 days. Well, that's what she liked. I don't see it like that, but what? But all that matters is what you want, and I'm simply supposed to go along with it for the ride. But you're the only one who has agency in this. You make the decision that you're the boss. Get bent. I'm not going anywhere with you now or ever. If you want me, you're gonna have to show it. You're going to have shown it. I don't think that choice counts. Country, who else do you want to select these for? I just got rejected in a sim game. All right, 1 minute. We got Trapper or Huntress. I don't know which one I would prefer. Probably Huntress. Spirit rejected me, nerd. She said no when I picked her. So now it's down to Huntress and Trapper. I assumed Trapper was gonna win this one. That was my vote. I only get 1 vote though, so. Alright. Alright, about 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm actually heartbroken. I really wanted to go on the date with Spirit. Alright, it is Huntress. She never looked more appealing. Her captain dress. See, this is what I mean. She shows her butt. Like, she's, you know, she likes showing off. She's never looked more appealing. Her captain dress ruffles been behind her in the light morning breeze. The seagull lands on her shoulders like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress. Probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Okay. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It's sure been a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too, while you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress. And Ocean. Hey, cuties. Ah, Ocean's here too. Do you know I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky Ocean, always killing the vibe. Your turn to Huntress, or you turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open, because she's pale. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at a beautifully set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? Yeah, I think we're supposed to be here. You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the island's Dramamine with party drugs, so that was a good time. Wait, how did I get here? Weren't you just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Consoling. Are there more than two of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the pickle juice. Or orange juice. Although vodka and pickle juice is pretty good too. Hey, can you play this particular song for us at the moon? You hand Dwight a piece of paper with the song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon, the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks, as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie, melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks all the way over here. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both. The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here. He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Hey, Captain. Pete Nizzle, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Recovering from COVID, so I'm a little nasally still, but I'm doing pretty good. How have you been? And we're dating Huntress. Guess we'll find out. Alone again, nothing but the caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. Oh. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. It's just a little something, a gift. Doesn't cost me anything because I made it myself. Oh my. Is it something shiny? No, silly. Shiny things aren't made. They're stolen. Duh. This is handcrafted. I saw you admiring my mask and figured she got me my own mask. Here you go. Look at that. We are now rabbits. It's perfect. You put it on, it fits your face like a face glove. You gaze at Huntress through the eyes of the mask. A swell of emotion swerves or surges through you. One has become two. Rabbits be multiplying even in mask form. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. Oh, here we go. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of Killer Joke. A narrator only has so much mojo. Huntress sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back to the ocean, Ocean. Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Omniscient. Let's say omniscient. Stay here, don't move a muscle or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. They're just showing her butt. I'll be right back. Oh, alone in the cabin. What to do, what to do. Tidy up. Clean up, everyone do your share. You half expect a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in and help you, but they don't. Because this isn't some fantasy, this is gritty, this is real. Plus, I'm pretty sure she kills all the adorable birds and cute little mice. So you putter around the room by yourself, organizing Huntress's various trinket collections. Old bottles over here. Discarded vintage dolls parts over there. Various keys that don't open anything in particular. Doesn't she have a drawer filled with these? Everyone has a drawer like that. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace for no reason at all. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things that could go down on such a blanket. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Damn. Remember we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Well, I now know there's something up. The other night while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the other killers' lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but someone blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you tried it might work. What do you say? I'll help. A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of a Nicolas Cage masterpiece. You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when those other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on the way out the door. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling. The part of you is just wondering how quickly you can get through this impress Huntress. Soon, she'll take you into her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? Do I get the choice? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? We'll start with Spirit. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Sounds kind of hot. Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse is so dark that you can barely see a step in front of you, but that's okay. Because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this. No, well, they know who I am as a person. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse. But you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shining things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here if you need it. Let's find that shiny thing, anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. This is a treasure hunt, not a treasure mix. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. I'm good. Easy. 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 Whew, that was close. We did it. Round 1 done. Yeah, they had to make sure they get their skill checks in. Through the underground tunnel's fine. Maybe we'll die. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah, I gotta say, this is up there among the nicest, damp, and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good, because you're going to need it if you're gonna head through that very murdery-looking passageway ahead. You enter the humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of the way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. Alright, let's do this. Look at that. On point. We'll take it. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, country, let's hurry to the next place. We got is it a pen? What do I have to do here to make people happy? You've been to Trapper's dark little highway, so no need to go back there. You can check out the Black Lighthouse because you've searched already. Which one will you investigate? I'm gonna save Wraith for last. He seems like he's gonna be most angry. You arrive at Trickster's stage, but no one's there. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerie than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red Solo cups. Mosh pits. Tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of them after parties sometime. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic... Okay, Russian music. Trickster, I've never listened to your music and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams is very been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than you're letting on. Show me where Huntress' shiny mysterious object is or wipe that green off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged, violence, and torture is only cool when I do it, because it's my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. That's kind of true. Your thingamajig is that way. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Too good. You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. Uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I may be able to find your heart? Oh, that's nice. That's smooth. I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them, so their meat doesn't spoil. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin? Nice. There are 4 killers. We've done this. And then there was one. When you arrive at Wraith's oddball hangout zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being me, obs. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this space. Also, it's a damned mess. It's an undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're part of something much, much larger. I'm going to hunt us some lunch while you find that object. You'll know it when you see it, because it's extremely shiny. Ah, how long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? This guy's weird. I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon, I think, I hope. That's one way to say it. Probably not right in front of her, but, you know. Do what you gotta do, I guess. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too. Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure. It's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to the telescope. Through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Can I? Okay, I can't. Holy smokes! Is that? Sorry, I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island, where all of the coolest killers from intellectual properties that we've legally obtained, not to mention by name, hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. Soon. Deranged. Soon. It's coming. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. Put it where? Oh. Hey, it's Ghostface. There you go. I said not to name them. Ah, jeez. Now I'm going to have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges per hour. I'm sorry. He just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on out there. I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers. But, occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for, I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess. I'm glad your day was made. Oops. Take it. We'll take it. Oh no, I sneeze. Okay. I knew I could count on you, country. Thank you. And that's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a ladylike Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she ever wear them over the mask or under? Hey, that's not some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. I don't know what that means. Phew. That was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha, boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. Oh. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be, if you oil it up enough. I'm gonna be all yeah, same. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice you've got other things on your mind. Oh my god. You're practically undressing each other. I have to blow my nose quick. Oh, hold on. No, I had to blow my nose, nerd. I'm sick. It's called COVID. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere, and neither of you realize the door is wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of those objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything you can't find? Oh god. The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. Bunny, thank you for the host. Welcome in. How are you? Yes, nerd, that was the joke. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air. But wait, who is that? Oh, who is that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover-up back on. My darling. Oh, it's her mom. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. I got to meet her mom on day one. That's nice. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out, "What an honor, it's you! I can't believe this, you're Mama Huntress. I've been dying to meet you. Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything?" Yeah, we're doing the sex with Huntress. Glass of vodka, a hatchet for revenge on the elk that slayed you. Oh no, my child. I am quite content. Just happy to know that my little darling is taken care of. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this day to include meeting her mom. What? Hey, Huntress. How do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the walls between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. This is tough. This is a tough decision. That was cool and all. I was sure hoping to bang. I mean, like, that's where we were headed, right? Wow, is that all? I fucked up. I'm about to get a hatchet in my face. Oh my god! Come on now. You know you're more to me than just a gorgeously tall drink of crystal clear river water who I'm desperately to roll up in a snuggly bearskin with. Laying it on a bit thick, aren't you? Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to. But I'm here now. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness. Because my mother is the only person, I mean the most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea. Did you know that? You also invaded Ukraine. So, you know, win some, you lose some there. Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire, exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white, holding bloodied corpus with a chilling, dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Like, look, that's not official lore. I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle of the distance. The middle distance? She mutters some sounds of reliving a moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my blah, blah, blah? That means bunny. But you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now, you've gotten your translator app ready. To start a family. All that's on my mind is family. I don't know, Shiz. It's kind of cute. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of half a dozen at least, hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloody cloak and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. For you. The one worthy of my Anna. So Huntress's name is Anna. Well, Shiz, it won't matter because she'll step on you. Like, she's gonna make you do what she wants. You see these arms? See these legs? These legs could kill anybody. Use it to clean your hatchet of viscera. You take the handkerchief, it's small and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over Mama, no easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. This weird magic from the Ghost Girl's Black Lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get in the logic of that, but yes, the Black Lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress' mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, flying over her mother's dead body. I fully support this union. I feel good leaving my daughter on this cruel earth with you. You share a meaningful look with the mother of your beloved. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambience? We just do the sex? You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your intentions and your actions closely, too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for... Oh my! Okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? I'll call you Mommy if that's what you want. Oh, that, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Country, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the sex? The answer is... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you. Let's go. My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. It's a gruesome scene as you and Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you two. We were being forced to help... we can't hear you, hun, on account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Oh my god, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once you made a mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with maniac eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of that beachwear and into something a little less there. But you never ask. It's time. Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her caftan, revealing every curve of her muscled bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on this island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment, it's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep on the bunny mask for this sexy time. Look at her mouth. You learned absolutely, Joker. It'd be weird if you wouldn't, I think. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations, sure. Tiger maulings, love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crushers? Gotta have it, but hanky-panky, that I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. Juno Moore. Quesas Beau. I don't know if that... I might have just insulted two countries there. What? Just because Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you two alone time in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if I've heard this, or if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it, you and Huntress lie together in a warmth of a fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond after she just watched you stick your pee-pee in her daughter. I added that one, but... Why would she be watching? Fucking weirdos. Novel, you like it? Then you realize that's pretty gross to... Yeah, okay, thank you. Then you realize it's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. Yeah, absolutely, Mommy Huntress. You're telling me. I did sex it. The door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh god. A severed arm claws its way through the doorway, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we walked through a scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was that in bed with you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly the pieces of their bodies start to put themselves back together. No way. Yes way. What the fuck indeed, my friend. You thought that this island would let us die permanently? Have you ever played Dead by Daylight? Yeah, I just had sex with Huntress. And it's Anna now, so it's mommy Anna. Come on, we have to get to the final scene. I mean decision. And I met her mom. And her mom watched me have sex with her daughter, so go me. Claudette and Dwight bring you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of freshly laid. Of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent and start circulating that. I did. I had the sex. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from a socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from the trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you piece of meat. You've done so well. You're almost to the finish line. You didn't think I'd brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. I am glowing. It's because I had sex, but it's also the COVID. This is happy. This is a happy moment for my character, my gaming life. The only way it'd be better is if it was Nurse. After COVID, no glowing. Okay. Damn it. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees. The grass rustles in the light breeze. Oh. And oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the script, Odette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has longed for? Spirit didn't have sex with me, so fuck her. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that about Spirit, but at the same time, she turned down my sex. So, I just moved on. Huntress stares at you for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. Hey, so, I think there's definitely something between us. Yeah. There was a lot between us. It was called sex. Hold up. Something? Yeah, something great. Animal magnetism. My legs are the trap, and you're the little snowshoe rabbit running through the underbrush. It's about 3 hours, Velma. It's a little over 3 hours. But it isn't quite soulmate status. It's not? You must have felt it. Or maybe you were too distracted feeling other things, but I'm sorry, what I felt, no matter how spectacular, wasn't love. Velma, we also played some Stream Raiders there, and we spent some time chatting at the beginning, so let's see. But this doesn't have to be the end. I'd love to oh. Never mind. We're back on the good side. I'd love to tie you up in my basement and see where this all goes as friends. We're good. This is best case scenario. Sounds hot. Absolutely it does. A bit, and I don't think it's anything light about it, but I'm down. You'll bring me like food and water and warm clothing though, right? You receive nothing but a blank stare from Huntress as she ties the rope around my neck? Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Ow. It's so tight. Soon it's so tight that you lose consciousness. Even better. When you wake up, you're in total darkness. The floor is cold and damp beneath you. Huntress's basement. You'll never truly know Huntress's love. Well, not her shared among peers who view each other as equals love. Instead, you'll get the kind of love that she had for all those child-sized skeletons in her basement. I'm sure she'll take better care of you, though. Like 34% sure. And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, while trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. Though you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, country. See you again later. And again. And again. And again. Forever. The end. What a beautiful, beautiful game.